3 client attraction strategies that really don't work. I want to share those with you in this quick video. So we speak with a lot of health and fitness experts, as you may or may not know, on a daily and weekly basis. And one of the things we ask them about is like, how do you generate new leads and clients? Like what is it that you're doing to generate business? And sadly, the answers are very common. And it's the very reason that a lot of these coaches and experts are booking calls with us in the first place to help them with their business. So I want to share 3 of the most common things that we find and tell you a little bit tell you a bit more about why they're not really effective, okay? So number 1 that we sadly hear a lot of is I post flyers at Starbucks or in medical clinics, and like I really think this is gonna work out. Like I really think that, check this out, this is cool. It's like a little altar made out of wood. Anyways, so they're posting flyers at Starbucks, they're posting flyers in libraries and medical clinics, thinking that somehow people are just gonna pull a flyer off the billboard and they're gonna call them and wanna work with them. Well, that's really not an effective strategy, especially if that's the main strategy for attracting new clients. Listen, I'm all for doing whatever you can to attract clients, but if that's the main strategy, that's an issue. Why is that an issue? Well, let's look at number 1. It's not predictable. You're hoping that maybe someone's gonna grab a pamphlet or one of those things off a billboard and they're gonna call you, they're gonna tear your phone number off. It's just not gonna happen. So you can't build a business on marketing strategies like that. The second thing that we see a lot of is, you know, I just joined a networking group, or I've been doing these meet and greets or these networking parties, or going to events and networking with people. And listen, I'm all for networking. I'm all for going to events. That was one of the biggest differences that made my business grow, not necessarily because it helped me attract clients, but it really got me surrounded by other successful entrepreneurs way back in the day. But I can tell you that, you know, if you're part of things like BNI, I actually used to be part of BNI, which is actually, as a in-person trainer back at the time, it was somewhat helpful. But again, you're relying on other people's word of mouth and referrals, which can be good, it can be great. I'm saying, like, listen, hey, if you want to do that as an additional thing to attract clients, that's fine. But if it's the main way for you to attract new clients, you're gonna run into some issues, because now your power, your future is in the hands of other people, not yourself. So again, not the worst thing to do as a second or third option, but really, you know, not the main thing you want to be doing to attract leads and clients. Third thing we find is doing lunch and learns, speaking at corporations, or, you know, just little smaller events here and there, speaking in front of 10, 15, 20 people. Listen, I think speaking is one of the most powerful ways to connect with people and have them enroll with you, because now you have that personal interaction with them. The challenge, though, is that it's not scalable. How much of that can you possibly do? How much of the driving around the city and bouncing around from here to there are you going to be able to do before you are just burning yourself out? And I actually ran into this situation not 20 years, maybe 15 years ago. When I was a trainer and nutritionist, I was starting to do some more lunch and learns in Toronto, where I live. And really quickly, I'm like, wow, I'm spending 45 minutes at this corporation to do this talk. Everyone's like, hey, thanks so much for the great information. Have a nice day. You know, and I'll be honest, I wasn't the smartest person back in the day in terms of like what's the next step after, you know, finishing the talk, in terms of inviting people to work with me. But again, the challenge there is that it's limited based on the fact that it's requiring your time and energy. So it's not leverageable, it's not scalable. And as a result, it can lead to burnout pretty quickly. So those are 3 really big common themes and trends that we see with experts and coaches in the health and fitness space that are trying to generate new business and generate new clients. And as I said before, listen, like, in their own regards, they're okay. But as the primary way of you generating business, you're gonna run into problems with that. And what we've discovered over the last couple of years, and this is exactly what we've used to build Healthpreneur, which is our company, from 0 to more than $1 million in under 12 months. And obviously beyond that since then, and how we help our clients achieve really great results in their businesses too, so we can help them go from 0 to hero in a much shorter amount of time than a lot of the other stuff that I just mentioned, as well as a lot of the typical internet marketing stuff. And that's pretty much what I'd suggest, is you have to build a predictable sales process. We call it a perfect client pipeline. In our case, it's a 4-step process. And if you'd like to learn more about it, there should be a link somewhere on this video, and I'll tell you a bit more about it through a great online training that we have that will walk you through each step of the process, and it'll show you exactly how it works. And if it resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't, that's totally fine as well. But I want to help you avoid some of the common pitfalls that we see. So anyways, hope you enjoy the video. I'm gonna get back to just enjoying the scenery here. And if you need help with generating more clients in your coaching business, then be sure to check out the training. Then the link should be around the video. And I'll see you soon. Ciao.